Alright, so third game here. Waiting for my opponent to decide. He is going to play first. Opening a hand, pretty good. We do have 2 lands available to us. Gatecreeper Vine for turn 2. Unfortunately, they're both Guild Gates. That's going to slow us down. If we don't draw another land, then that turn 2 Gatecreeper Vine is not going to come in until turn 3. I think we are going to keep it, however. We're on the draw. That gives us a pretty good chance to get one of those going early. Right. First draw is a Horned Kavu, not the land we need. Still one more opportunity to find that land. I would really hate to get stuck on that turn 3 creeper. I think that would put us in a really bad position. I'm guessing my opponent did not stop at 1 land here. Or maybe he did. If you had 1 land and 2 preordained, that does give you a pretty good opportunity to find a second. That's going to be, I'm guessing, is it post? Okay, excellent. We got our basic land here. So we're going to be able to put down this Gatecreeper Vine. We're going to find a basic land to ensure that we get a turn. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll get a basic here just to ensure we can make a turn 3 play. We do have an opportunity if we wanted to use the Kavu and bounce the Gatecreeper Vine. And then play the Guild Gate. Plenty of opportunities for these early game choices. I think maybe the Kavu first is what I want to do. That way we can get that aggression starting as fast as possible. He's still not on red or black mana. I'm not sure which post version he is running. But we will play Guildgate, Kavu. So this means that he doesn't really have any early control just yet. So this may give us an opportunity to get maybe 6 or more damage in before he has an answer to it. And one of the things you want to do against Cloud Post when you're playing an aggressive deck is really kind of get damage in as fast as possible, because once they start getting the Glimmer Posts into play, stacking those up, you're going to be running into a bit of a wall. You're going to have a whole bunch of life you're going to have to kill away, so let's get that damage through. Alright, now we are going to play Gatecreeper Vine, so we have another target for this Kavu on the next turn. Or this turn, actually, I guess. Yes, we will grab, let us grab. We have all the basics, it really doesn't matter. We'll grab a Swamp. We have a lot of black. And now we will replay this other Horned Kavu and return that Gatecreeper Vine. Guess I'm a little lucky there's no Condescends just yet. Gonna find a second color now. This will be great. Could give us finally that opportunity to see what we're playing against. Yep, it is it post. I am not really surprised. But this means we can finally start seeing lightning bolts and flame slashes. Not enough mana yet for his opportunity of capsize spam. It's one of the things that Is It Post always does, is it looks to stall to the mid to late game, draws a whole bunch of cards until it can finally find what it wants. Oh, Lightning Bolt goes away, and an Electrickery. Electrickery not so great. Lightning Bolt I think would be more useful. We'll start out, let's attack through here. See if he has a Flame Slash. Alright, not yet. So now we have an opportunity for 2 plays. I think we will do Gatecreeper. Let's find, say, a forest. Really doesn't matter at this point in time. Forest. And we will put down, I guess, said forest and put the Rager into play. Because I'd want to get as much damage in as early as possible. This will draw us a card here. Maybe we can find something. Terminate. Good. We can hold on to that for a Crusher if that comes out. No, see, he did have a lightning bolt. I wonder if he is running a list that doesn't have flame slashes. I guess it's kind of old at this point in time, but it's still a great card for clearing off the board. You find a lot of those 4 toughness creatures. Finally getting access to that other Cloud Post mana. He is now at the point for capsize, which is important to remember. Full 7 cards in hand, plenty of mana on the table. He should have lots of plays going on here. I guess the Terminate would also be useful here for a wall if it comes down. He's going to kill off the gate. Not critical. We can still use the Kavus to return Kavus. If the Mnemonic Wall comes down, that is something we want to kill because of the fact that the Kavus can right now deal through the weird. They will be able to kill it off here if he decides to block. If he blocks with the wall, that's got 4 toughness, and the Horned Kavus will not get through there. Oh, it decides to take it. Okay, interesting. We are going to unearth the Rager here, so we can draw a card, see what we can come into. It's more than enough land in hand. And we got another Gate Creeper Vine. Slinger. Alright, well, we can play Gate Creeper Vine. I think the play here is the Slinger, because we can use 2 damage off that, decide not to kick it next turn, and unearth it. Let's grab a mountain. I think we're going to play this. I think this gives us a very aggressive front at this point in time. He's on a 1-turn clock. He needs to find an answer. He has 1 blocker off the weird. He needs to find more blockers. This is going to be game over. Glimmer Post would put him up to 6, and I think I can still win it. Even if he finds more blockers, I have the option to terminate one of those. I think this might be game over for him. I'm trying to think of what his options are. He could capsize a creature, but it's still going to cost him the game. Glimmer Post is still game. Any blocker is still going to be game. Echoing Truth, I guess, could be an answer, but he's running Electrickery, so I imagine he's not running Echoing Truth main deck. Echoing Truth, I think, would be his answer here. Rolling Thunder would not kill off all of the creatures. I think we have successfully clocked out his deck here. But we will see. There could, of course, be something I forgot. Okay, weird. He's going to kill off something. Probably the Rager, I think, is his play. Yep. Because the Slinger, he doesn't want to come back. But I think what we're going to do, if we let the Slinger die, I can unearth it. 2 damage, he's down to 1. And then I terminate one of the weirds, and I can attack through for 6. I think that is the correct play here. So Echo triggers. I am not going to pay it. He has no blue mana available, so he cannot counter the unearth. Really land flooded here too, which is terrible. Terminate one of these weirds, and this should be game over. Unless he has a Flame Slash. Flame Slash would be the only thing to save him here. I'm guessing he does not have, because he is GGing. Alright, there we go. So there you see kind of the matchup against Izzet Post. You really do need to be fast enough to get through there. They usually are a little creature light, which is okay. We can use then our lightning bolts to target down our opponent's life, as opposed to worrying about killing things. Terminates, of course, holding on for crushers and the like. So I think we're gonna do one last game. I'm feeling like I like this deck, so I want to do one last game, even though the mana base seems to be disagreeing with me today. But anyways, one last game. Let's get to it.